needs a guide, to be guided to his aim. The aim is Allah, God, one God, and to be with Him. To be with Him, that is everyone's aim. Everyone and everything. We are coming from that one and going back to the one. Coming from the one, going to the one. And every true religion is on that way, because every true religion is sent by the Lord, by that Lord, one Lord. It's sent to people to reach their aim, to be with Him in eternal bliss, eternal happiness, eternal beauty, eternal wisdom, eternal power, eternity. And the basic is that one God, the one God, the oneness, everything from one, eternal, Ahad, Samad. He is one and He is eternal, and He is independent from anything. He is creator. He created. That is, and you are from Him, and you may find yourself through Him. You are from Him, and you are living through Him, and you are going to Him. How you are going? Through Him. The one who knows La ilaha illallah really knows is only Him. The best knower of La ilaha illallah is Him, of course. He knows Himself. La ilaha illallah. You know better than Allah, La ilaha illallah? No. He knows. And if you are knowing, if it happens to someone to know, he knows it through Him, not through anything else, but only through Him. Through his knowledge, he will know it. And La ilaha illallah, that is Prophet saying, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, who knows himself, knows his Lord, belongs to that. And the principle of every true religion is that. And you must have a guide to, because the human being, he is in the position, he has good and bad things. That's our thing. We have good things, we have bad things. We have positive things, progressive things, increasing things, good things, blessed things, and we have bad things. Make us sick, make us to be damaged, make us to be lost, make us to be sad, make us to be suffering, endless suffering. We have these two sides. And there is a fight. There is a fight. And this fight is a big fight. It is such a fight that if you imagine, let's say, you are in a war, let's say, from nation to nation, in a terrible war, and there are dying people, many people they are dying, your friends, your comrades, you are wounded also, you are also wounded, and other people, and you are killing, and they try to kill you, everything, it's most terrible. But the fight, when you come from such a battle, you come home, the Prophet said, now the real fight is starting. When you come home, not with your gun or with your sword or with this. This is not your feet or fighting. This is not fighting. This is fighting, but it's not. The real fighting is against yourself, against your ego. That is a fight, much more terrible, because the ego will eat you. It eats you. If you don't kill it, it eats you, will eat you, will make a very happy meal with you. With Messer und Gabel und Lätzchen with the knife and the fork and the thing here, and put some pepper and some salt, and before you are grilled and you are in the oven, and then eats you. Has nothing to do but eating you. Nothing more. That is the ego. That is your friend, your best friend, your ego. You like him so much. You like what he likes, and you like to do what he likes. That one, to fight that one, it's a big fight. That is a real fight. For that fight, you cannot do it alone. It's impossible. That is an error, complete error. There was a man, he wanted to go to India. He said, I don't need that. I have all the tools I have my consciousness. I'm very conscious about good things. I will do always good things. I will always make it to be good and I will reach my aim through this. I don't need a guide, a master. I am my master within myself, he said. The master he was a German. Maulana was calling him chief judge. Because he was so very chief judge, this very serious chief judge. Looking. Maulana saw him, this poor guy. He would not listen. He will not listen. He was a chief judge. He was totally stubborn. No way to reach him. He tried to do everything, but he became a hobby in the end. He became a servant of Shaitan. This is what is happening if you don't listen and you have an error. You are in error and you are not listening. You are with Shaitan, with your ego and with Shaitan. Because the point is that you have to trust the guide. That is the main thing. If you don't trust, you cannot take advantage from his guidance. You have to trust 100%. You have to trust the human being. You trust him because your heart says this one is okay. What he is doing, I like it. I'm trusting him. You may also be with him for some time, and your trust will grow. And then you will believe him. Next step, to believe. Your belief is based on that person. You have belief, faith, but in practice it will be based on the belief in that person, how he is doing, how he is practicing the belief. That is your way. And that is the moment when you step on your ego, when you are starting to fight your ego. Because your ego likes to be someone, likes to be proud, likes to do it himself. I want to do it myself. I'm so used to do it myself. Everything I can do myself. I choose myself where I want to go. That is what you are doing. I was traveling with our Sheikh for 3 weeks in a Volkswagen bus. And in these 3 weeks, I had not one moment where I can choose what to do. It's a training. You cannot choose to stop or to go or to drink a coffee there or to have a breakfast there. All the traveling from London up to Istanbul. No choice for me. That is training. You are used to, you like to. No, we stop. I drink a coffee here, this is so nice. But the Sheikh says, go on. No way. That is not what you are used, what you like. Your ego doesn't like it, doesn't like to listen. Never. To follow an order, never likes it. I give orders, I like it. I give orders. I'm very happy, my ego happy. To follow all orders, someone, even the smallest thing, to listen to someone, to a brother even, who says to me, do this, do that, to follow, I don't like. I do the same thing, what must be done, when I decide, when I see it, I said, I decide to do this now. I like to do it, I do it. But if he said to me, do it because, and I do it because he said so, no, I don't like. Ego is a very simple thing actually, but it is big. It is penetrant, it is stubborn, it is terrible. And it's not giving up. And you need a sheikh, you need a training. It's a training. Don't worry about anything. It's a training, it's okay. Yeah. If you fight, if you beat, if you shout, here and this happening here and that and this, doesn't matter, it's okay. Your position is like that or like this. You are sick, you are taking something which you shouldn't take. Doesn't matter, don't worry. You have to change. It is never too late to change. You may change. Yes. You may change. Take that step to be, leave your pride. Leave your pride. And listen and follow. Even small steps, doesn't matter. Otherwise it leads you nowhere. Leads you nowhere. That man was a big lesson for us. Oh, so many lessons. Morana, everything is a lesson, but that was a big lesson. And yes, that is important. But many people, they don't see this. They don't see. They don't think it's important. And we have nothing to do. We have no order anymore. Time has changed also in that. Tariqa also has changed. No. He said only one order. One. He left one order from all the orders. He left only one. He said, I want only one thing from you. Only one. One order I give you. You have to carry. You must carry. Carry bad characteristics from people, bad circumstances, you must carry. Carry your own burden also in the best way, in the most dignified way. Carry it. That is all I'm asking from you, nothing else. And I will help you, he said. If you do that by sincerity, I will help you. He's helping. They are helping. It's not empty talk or empty. It's not empty. It is full. Full power. You have full power. You have full power. You must trust and you must believe. It's important. If you don't believe, then the Shaykh also you cannot do what he shall do. You have to believe. Not follow rules and follow traditions. It's okay. But to follow them and say that it's enough, it's not enough. You have to believe it. It is not nothing or not empty. It is full. Islam is alive. It has life. It's alive. It's alive. It's on. Yes, that is why the people, they are so afraid of it. Because it's on. It has power. Yes, some people, they know that it is against their ego. That is why they don't like it. Islam is against the ego. Islam is against bad things, egoistic things. And it's for good things. It brings beauty and brings perfection from every side. May Allah help us, inshallah, to be with Him and with Prophet and with prophets and with good people, and to be in blessings, to be blessed in this life, to be blessed as possible, to be happy in this life. Even the circumstances are not easy, you may be blessed and happy in this life and hereafter, always. ومن الله توفيق بحرمة الفاتحة. آمين.